To make a radial design using words of meaning, first you're going to write your word in this pre-cut triangle that I'm going to give you. And it's okay if the word or if the letters get cut off by the triangle. We want to leave a little space so that they can connect to each other. So fill that whole triangle up all the way from the top to the bottom with the letters. Then trace it in Sharpie. We're tracing it in Sharpie and not just regular black marker because Sharpie tends to bleed through paper, and that is exactly what we want. Is we want to be able to see it on the other side, because we're then going to flip it over and see how you can see that. Very carefully look at it and you're going to be able to see the letters and trace the letters are now being traced backwards. And so as you can see, you're just simply tracing the same word over but backwards. Now fold your paper into half going diagonal and half going both horizontal and vertically in the square. And the action we're going to be using is just flipping and rotating. So see, that doesn't fit in that triangle that we created with the folds, but it does if we just keep flipping it. So we flip it as we rotate it, flip it while we rotate it. That's the action that we're going to be doing underneath this page so that we can trace it on top. Now you can't really see very well on the screen here, but see, if I hold it up to the light, you will be able to see your words shining through the paper. Then take your Sharpie and just start tracing those letters. Now underneath the page, you're going to flip it over, you're going to flip that, and the bottom of the letters should line up with the bottom of the letters that you've traced on the other side. So the bottom letter of the letters will touch when we're done tracing this. So once again, we trace the letters and the bottoms should line up. Make sure that they're lined up really well there. Okay, so now we're going to flip it again, flip and rotate, and now the tops of the letters are going to touch. And this is going to start to create a radial design. You're going to start to see those letters actually turn into a design here. So trace it, and you'll see here in a second that the tops of the letters are starting to touch and create a design. And then once again, flip over your paper, flip your triangle, make sure it's nice and lined up, and trace what you see underneath. And you're just going to continue to do this for all of the sections here. All right, I'm going to fast forward so that you guys can see the completed tracing here. Alright, and last time, and as you can see, we now have this amazing radial design inspired by a word with meaning that we can now color in. Alright, now it's time to color in. There's lots of color themes that you can use. I'm going to use warm and cool colors here. So as you can see, I have picked out all the warm colors, and I'm going to color in all the letters with warm colors. Or if I wanted to, I could have colored all of the letters in with cool colors and then the background with warm. So what I do is I take each color and I color in a single letter all the way around. So see how this red orange is going around for all of my V's. Now I'm taking this neon orange, this yellow orange, and that's all my O's. And then the last one is my L, and it's a pink because pink is a warm color because it means light red. And there you go. Now for my cool colors. So I pull out all the colors I'm going to use that fit within that color scheme, and I color in the background. So all of my warm colors are the letters and the background are cool colors. That really makes the letters stand out and keep it separate from the background.